Good morning. Warm weather has returned here to Two Hammers Farm, so it's time for one of our annual spring rituals. And that is gathering up the work clothes we've used all winter, and they're covered with grease, transmission fluid, deer blood, and God knows what else, and give them a good wash. Now these are so nasty they can't get washed in the house. So I'm going to show you today kind of an old school way of dealing with your greasy, grimy work clothes. Alright, so the first problem you have to address is you have no hot water out at the shop. So what you do, you take all of your garden hose, you hook it together with your spray nozzle on the end, purge the air out of it, and leave the water pressure on, and leave it in direct sunlight. In about 45 minutes, you will have, in this case, 300 feet of garden hose full of hot water. All right, so I've got my Wringer washer, my rinse tubs dragged out. For those of you who've never used this kind of equipment before, this lever here controls the direction of your rollers. It's not on right now because it's kind of loud. Forward, reverse, and then when it's time to swing your ringers around between the tubs, lever in that position, and you lock it back down. Also, swing it over here for after you're done washing, ring them into the first tubs. So my water's been heating up out in the hose, so I'm going to fill these up, and then I'll do some time motion stuff to show you the basics on this. So I've got my water in there, I've added some soap, and on a Wringer washer you always start with your cleanest dirty clothes first. That way you don't have to change the water out so often. Getting ready to turn it on, and I'll probably let it stir around for about 10-15 minutes because they're so dirty. All right, it's been about 10 or 15 minutes. It's time to run these overalls through the wringer. And remember, this wringer don't care if it's the overalls or your fingers, so don't let yourself get caught. All right, so that's all there is to it. Normally I'd have a basket there to catch the laundry. I forgot to bring one. This point, they're either clean enough to hang on the line or clean enough to take in the house and put them in the house washer. Main point I was trying to make, if you come across one of these old units at a yard sale or an auction, they're pretty much bulletproof. I've had this one about 25 years, and it's the handiest thing ever for washing dog beds, filthy work clothes, or anything else that you don't want to put through the regular wash in the house. Thanks for viewing. That's all from Two Hammers Farm.